Let's imagine that we have a friendly company that was attacked by a hacker. After forensic analysis and reverse engineering of this malicious software, they get information that this malware connect to the server with a specific IP address and download malicious software. So they send to us this information with description of the attack. And we can use this new functionality in the SNORT to defense from this attack. The first, we have to get an IP address of this malicious server. So let's assume that Raspberry Pi in my local network, it will be this malicious server. So here we have the IP address of my Raspberry Pi. Okay. And after a malicious IP address, you have to configure a few specific flag. So the first flag is the dangerous flag, and this flag identifies the severity of the threat associated with an IP address. So let's choose the medium flag. The next flag is the attack flag, and this flag specifies the type of the attack in which the IP address was recently involved. We have the flag like DDoS, phishing, malware, ransomware, DOS, and XSS. So let's choose ransomware. The next flag is the range, and it's described impact of an attack by an IP address on other network components such as router or switch. So let's choose the partied flag, and this is mean that this attack on station affected adjacent components. The next flag is the access flag, and this flag describes require user action within the network. Let's choose known, and this is mean that this attack do not need user activity inside the network. And the last flag is the availability flag, and this is describe the partial or complete loss of access to the unit and data on it. Let's assume that this attack causes a complete loss of control of the unit, so this is flag will be C. Next is the counter of this IP address in the local network, and the last it will be the Shannon entropy of this IP address in the local network. Let's save it. The next is the SNORT configuration file, and here we have two types of new preprocessor. The first is the heuristic, and we have four types of new option. The first option is the sensitivity, and this option is the lower limit of the packet value. When this limit is exceeded, the package is reported to the console. The second option is the entropy, and this is the upper limit of the packet entropy value above which the packet is reported to the console. The next is the packet value, and this is the base value of the packet which is receives immediately after delivering the packet to the preprocessor. And the last option is the file name malicious, and this is the path to the file containing malicious IP address with flag. The next preprocessor called heuristic flag conf. Here we have configure value for any flag in our preprocessor. The last file is the simple script to run the snort with option. So here we have my local computer IP address. Here is it. And we can start the snort. So the first, the snort show us the configuration of the heuristic preprocessor. As we can see, sensitivity, dangerous entropy, packet value, malicious IP file name path, and how many records are in the file. Below, we can see the list of the current value for the flags, for every flags in the heuristic preprocessor. Okay, so let's start ping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's stop the snort. So from the left side, we have the number of the packet that was checked by snort. The next is the packet of the IP version 4 was checked by snort. The next is the source IP address and destination IP address, and the flag attack that we assign to this IP address. So this is ransomware. After this, we have a dangerous flag. It's a medium. And the value of this packet. And at the end, we have current entropy value for this malicious IP address in the local network.